Hey, it's Spencer. I'm out here in the agroforest. We're about to work this row behind me. We're gonna work the next row behind that. It's pretty much, we delayed our time frame for management, so it's like chaos out here right now. So this is what you don't want to have happen with your system, what you don't want to let it just go too long and kind of turn into chaos. So right here we've got a row right here. You can see we've got a pedal eye here, and then there's another pedal eye there, and the row goes down this way. So right here is our in between row, and it's full of hip discs and all kinds of stuff. Let's just walk into there and we can show you how it's pretty crazy in here right now. Yeah, so we can see our rows here. We've got, just kind of some overgrowth. A little hard to walk through here. We've got passion fruit climbing stuff. So we're going to come through and manage this row, and then we're going to come through and manage this row. The second row here on this side is going to be pretty intense because we have vines, passion fruit growing on a lot of things. But as we walk through this chaos that I'm walking through right now, I didn't actually plant any Mombassus grass in this inner row here. Because we have vines crossing on the ground, and I didn't want to be managing the vines in the grass. So it's pretty chaotic out here. Right, you can kind of see that it's just full of vegetation right now. But as we push through, we can get into a little mini clearing here, and we can see this is where things are managed quite a bit better out here. This row I had someone come over, new, checking out the system. He helped me out manage this row, so he can get a grasp of how these systems are working. But we started right here where things are a little tidier because I didn't want him to have to manage through the chaos. But yeah, you can see this row here looking nice. This is the row that we just managed in the last video. Right here looking real nice with the regrow. Sunflower coming in, not too big a deal. Lots of things just growing together, looking good. And then we've got our inner row here of grass. We've got cassavas planted in the middle. Kind of an experiment, but it's a little shady out here. The cassavas aren't doing great. Then we can just kind of look back onto this side that we're about to manage. All right, we've got our grasses on this side. We need to cut down and throw into that next row. We've got a couple cassavas here. And then, yeah, this row is going to be, this is pretty intense. This is what we don't want to let happen typically, but it's not that big a deal. We'll be able to come through and manage it and tidy it up. A lot of material will go into this row here. A lot of the material will go into this row here. We'll just kind of see what happens. But the vines are pretty intense. The vines are like pulling our plants out, getting them caught up and stuff. So it's making the system like super hard to manage. So yeah, stay on top of your management. We probably should have come out here a month and a half ago to manage these rows. It's just kind of gotten away from us. Lots of stuff going on. And then you can tell, we've got like complete chaos with this Vigna right now. Right, breaking plants and just climbing everything. Luckily our acacias are up above things, but the things down low are getting swallowed. But it'll just be a slower management, but we'll be able to come in and tidy it up, and it'll look like this again. All right, so we just came through and worked this row right here. We got all the material on the ground. And then here's this row here that hasn't yet been worked that we're gonna come through. So I just walked through this in the previous video. Now we have some space to actually walk through, right? And now all of this material here is going to get cut and put into the next row there that we're about to manage. But this is why I like to deal with the grasses rather than herbaceous plants in my biomass lines in between my rows, because it's just way easier to work with and you get more biomass from the grass. But this is kind of working, and here's why, you know, we have our passion fruit literally just climbing all over the ground. It's planted right there and actually snakes around this way, crosses underneath our line, snakes up this thing, snakes up over there onto that thing, snakes up over there onto that, snakes up over there onto that, snakes up over there onto that. So it's kind of chaotic, but it's just kind of one of those things that we want to preserve at this moment. Really make sure if you're going to put vines in your system that you do it in an appropriate place so that it's not too difficult to manage the rest of your things. All right, I'm standing out here in the agroforest again. I'm going to show you guys these rows that we worked yesterday. The lighting was pretty poor after we were finished working, so better to come out right now and have a look at it. But I'm standing right here in that inner row that was fully covered in vegetation, and now we got it tidied up, cleaned up a little bit, looking a little bit better. We'll walk down some of the rows and check out what's going on. We can start with this row here. This row's got petali in it. It's got a cinnamon in it. It's got acacia. It's got chompadak. It's got a koa. It's got acacia. We've got durian seedling, looking real nice in there. We got acacia. We got chompadak. We've got Amazon tree grape down the rest of the line here. So we're using that in our place as the emergence. That'll just a novelty fruit. Be kind of fun to just snack them, and then they'll probably get phased out eventually as the durians and the artocarpus grow up. We've got a chompadak here, and then pattern just continues on down the line. You know, another mahogany, another acacia. Then we've got a seedling durian here. 2 of them. So my Mombasa seed actually died, so I wasn't able to get this inner row here established. So I need to get some new seed. But over here we've got it going, gave us a ton of mulch, but over there we're lacking. So we really need that grass to help us get things going. And yeah, that's kind of just the repetition of the system, swapping out. I guess for the most part, we've got the same pattern of plantings, just have a couple different plants switched through. So we've got different timber species planted in each row. And then we've got different fruit trees. And for the most part, our main canopy is going to be durian. So we took the chaos, and because we had a nice systematic setup here, we were able to tame the chaos and mulch it away and tidy it up. And everything's got space again, everything's got some room. Got our peach palms thriving over here. Mahogany ready for the sun. So don't wait too long. Manage your things timely so that you don't have to spend the extra time to really tidy it up and get it where you need it. And you can just have quick, systematic managements.